All right, we are in the second part. Yes, guys, go seek out part 2. It will be in the comments as well, because this will make sense if you didn't watch part 1, because this is part 2. So I'm here. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Shadows out of the world. Oh, 1 2 2 2. So you could be seeing that a lot. 2 2 2. Or 1 2 2 2 or 1 2 2 could be an angel number. Okay, sweet dreams are made of these. So I have a scripture for you. All right. So John chapter 14, verse 27, and it reads, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." Okay? Yes. Because I got that question a lot, and other people still don't understand. And sometimes I even myself don't understand, but I just don't question. I just stay obedient, okay? Most of the stuff that I am doing right now, the humanitarian work and stuff like that, is mostly volunteer. You know, it's mostly that comes from the Most High. But like I said to other people, I just have to be obedient, and God gives me what I need. When I ask him, I want extreme discernment. I don't care about materialistic stuff. I don't really care as long as my bills are paid and I have food in the fridge for me and my kids and I have all the necessities that I need. I don't need any extra. Saving right now for a car, that's about it. I don't need anything else. As long as you give me protection and discernment and continue nurturing my intuition so that I can see the multiple lies and I see the truth that comes from you, I'm good. I'm the happiest girl. Don't need anything else. And that has been working out so far so good. You know? Yes, there's a lot of more spiritual attacks because the more truth you know, the more psychic you become, the more you see, and it's hurtful. Absolutely. I'm not completely like a robot, you know, because you have to see that people are just, they accept a lot of things. They are conform, you know, and you're just like, okay, you know, I'm not here to judge, you know, I'm just here to do what I came here to do. That's it, which is educate, enlighten people as much as I can. And I don't do things for clout like most people here do it, you know, and I don't do things for money. There's a lot of things that I learned when I went through that environmental science energy where I give up my integrity. I didn't want to give up my integrity for money. Hell no. And I could have worked with those companies that they were poisoning the waters and they were doing all these horrible things. But I said, no, I'm going to do my own thing. That's what writers.com is. That's what it was birthed at. Okay.
Israel is a typical example of greenwashing. Greenwashing is when an entity portrays a certain image of itself to give the illusion of environmental friendliness. Israel uses environmental rhetoric to cover up its violent colonialism, ethnic cleansing, and oppression of the Palestinian people. They deceptively promote themselves as environmentally friendly to hide from the fact that their activities harm the Palestinian environment and their policies create environmental apartheid. While Israel has a global reputation for its high-tech, clean and green technologies, it also uses Palestinian land as a dumping site for its sewage and hazardous waste from its illegal settlements across the West Bank. While Israel highlights its commitments to creating natural reserves and green national parks, it has also devastated the local flora and fauna and has uprooted more than 800,000 olive trees since 1967 to make way for its settler colonial activities of building illegal Israeli settlements and upholding an apartheid wall. While Israel has promoted itself as making the desert bloom, it also controls the vast majority of the water supply across the West Bank and Gaza, and uses these stolen water resources to provide unlimited water supply to Israel and its illegal settlements. At the same time, Palestinians are suffering from severe water shortages, and 97% of the water in Gaza is undrinkable. Meanwhile, Israeli settlers are using 6 times more water than Palestinians in the West Bank. This is water apartheid. While Israel is marketing its clean and sustainable energy technology, it has also cut electricity and water supply in the Gaza Strip since October as a form of collective punishment for its civilians. So even though some of these ways that Israel does engage in environmental work is true, using these facts to market itself in the name of environmentalism is simply greenwashing because it doesn't show the whole picture. It completely disregards its impact on the Palestinian environment and uses this rhetoric to wash its image in front of the world and not taking into account its oppressive actions towards the Palestinian people.
So yeah, I've been not in the list of corporations, and I've been outside of the matrix in the status, outside of status quo way before. I just tap into more spirituality, and now I've realized that I should have tapped more into spirituality to protect myself from a lot of things that I went through, a lot of things that I didn't know that I was going through, and now it's like the protection is even more intense, which is, I'm just grateful, you know, and now I want to protect other people. I want to use this energy to protect others, right? Just like he's been teaching me, and I'm still learning. I'm not completely, 100%. Yeah, so that's how I was like, wait, I had this song in my head. Okay, so Scottish singer, Annie Lennox. I love her song. Little Bird is one of my favorite, okay? Has donated handwritten lyrics of the 1983 Eurythmics hit Sweet Dreams to a charity auction raising money for medical aid in Gaza. Yes! These are the celebrities you should be looking into. Anybody supporting Palestine, that's the people that you should be vibing, okay? Why? Because they're also breaking their generational curses. Not like some celebrities, influencers. FYI. Just saying, guard your energy, especially people that are not talking about this, okay? I'm telling you, they're not protected. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Okay. Okay, so the other message I'm going to include here, but I wanted to add some energy, but then I think I'm going to go more into details in the podcast, so I don't want to make this too long, but I want to include the videos here. All right, Father God, what is the energy of this solar eclipse? What is the energy? Woo, already. Oh, okay, that's the energy. Yeah, inshallah, glory be to God. His power. Papa's coming. Oh, and it is written, okay? Woo! Did I tell you guys in part 1, whoever's trying to come to you, they're going to meet their maker? I'm seeing some destiny swap or some stealing here of energy. Yeah, that's going to be exposed. Like trying to slow you guys down or try to slow the spiritual union, okay? Someone's trying to disrupt that. I'm hearing voodoo and hoodoo. Okay, make that your confirmation. Something about the ocean or... I've got enough for your name. I am yours. You are mine. Yeah, that ocean song. It's like a gospel song. Yeah. You bring a lot of harmony, okay? Someone is, I don't know. There's this emotional withdrawal. Okay? I feel like these people are going to give up eventually because nothing is going to work, or whoever is doing this is not going to work. Something is destined here, or something is over with the 10 energy, this cycle, this karmic cycle. Something is going to be exposed, yeah. Because someone's going to get some, oh my God, yeah. You're getting some recognition and reward, okay? Something that is already destined, but someone was working for people to, trying to dim your light, okay? And this is mentally conflict for someone. Someone who is honestly, can I be honest with you? Psychopath and sadist, okay? Look at that, fucking mentally unstable, okay? This person's gonna have a fucking breakdown, okay? Especially when a lot of, everything that they wanted not to happen for a lot of you. So maybe you get financial, heartbreaks or homelessness, or trying to take away your gifts and talents, or trying to steal from you, okay? Yeah, they're gonna be like this, okay? I don't know, a lot of people are gonna meet their maker, but yeah, you bring a lot of hope and light. Okay, like everything you do it from the heart. So again, financial material changes. A lot of things are gonna be whatever was taken from you, whatever was stolen, or whatever was disrupted, or like has someone in mental conflict. It could be not just one person, it could be multiple people, but oh well.
I am absolutely sick to my stomach over the reports coming out of Al-Shifa Hospital. There's not language for this kind of viciousness, for this kind of brutality and inhumanity and just wanton, greedy violence. It is despicable. And there's something about this violence, the reports of this violence, that are so up close and personal. It's not having a drone drop a bomb and not seeing the impact on the bodies. It's drivers of tanks choosing to line up human beings that may have been still alive, that were likely still alive, and running them over on purpose. Do you know what it takes to make the choice, the decision, the active, conscious decision to do something that horrible to people? Not the enemy, people, human beings, some of them children. I keep seeing the news about this, and I've just found myself nauseous, like physically sick to my stomach all day, and I keep having to remind myself, good. That is a normal reaction to this kind of inhumanity. Feeling sick when observing a cultural sickness, that is normal. And I don't think at this point anyone can look at the political project of Zionism and find it excusable, because the means that it has allowed itself to wield and weaponize to achieve its ends are inexcusable. There is absolutely nothing Zionists can say, there's no framing, there's no spin that will make this okay. And I keep thinking about my grandfather and his sister who survived concentration camps and could barely talk about the brutality of what they experienced, and being sickly, so grateful for the journalists on the ground and for all the documentation we have of this, for the videos and the pictures and the proof that we have of this, because it sounds unbelievable that any people could choose to do this kind of violence. It's the most disgusting stuff I've heard of since hearing my family talk about the Holocaust and learning more about the Holocaust. It is just such a specific brand of violence. It's the kind of violence you do to people that you truly do not see as human beings. And to have the gall, the audacity to claim that this is in the name of Jews, who absolutely ought to condemn this behavior, or is in the name of God and some faith-based right to land. What a perversion of faith. And if you are also feeling sick to your stomach and disgusted over this, good. That means you are still a person. You are still in touch with whatever part of you says this is inexcusable, this is unforgivable. You are in touch with the part of yourself that's going to help us to hold the Zionist entity accountable for this type of violence. I don't get to decide what that accountability looks like, but I hope that the people who do see and read and hear the reports out of Al-Shifa Hospital.
This is indefensible.
Tell me, why is it indefensible to kill 7 international Western aid workers, but it's not indefensible to kill 32,000 Palestinians? It really is something to hear journalists admit how racist they are. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't naive. We know that there are people in our media, people in our government, people in power that value white lives more than they do brown lives, more than they do Palestinian lives. But for them to be so brazenly open about it, to admit that live on air and know that there's going to be no repercussions, that really truly is something. Were the videos of parents carrying their children's remains in carrier bags not enough for you? Were the pictures of body parts scattered all over the floor not horrifying enough? Did it not shake you to your core to see a body flattened by a bulldozer with their hands cuffed? Did the videos of children holding a conference to ask for us to call for a ceasefire not play into your moral conscience enough? Or the videos of premature babies left to rot in incubators? I could go on, but the list of horrors that we've seen are endless. Tell me why they weren't indefensible, but why seeing 7 international aid workers get killed is. And don't get me wrong, their murders are a deep tragedy too, but they shouldn't have even needed to be there. No state, no place should be reliant on charity to survive. They shouldn't be reliant on volunteers of donations to live. But they do because they're living through a genocide. And even before the genocide started, they were reliant on aid. And for whatever reason, that wasn't shocking and appalling enough for us in the West to be calling for a political solution to this, to finally end the occupation. No, we let it continue. We let it go on, knowing the inevitable would happen. The inevitable being exactly what Israel are doing now, because every time they have incited war on Gaza, it has got worse and worse and worse. But that doesn't matter to you, does it? Because they're not white. It's only shocking to you when these things happen to Western white people. You call for an arms embargo now to stop trading with Israel, but you couldn't do that for the 32,000 people that have been killed in the last 6 months. No, you finally do it when 7 Western people are killed. And it is this exact racism and dehumanization of Palestinian people that has enabled their oppression to continue for over 75 years. And that, to me, is indefensible.
So yeah, you see why we have to decolonize? It's not God is not the God of confusion. He keeps telling you guys, you can't skip steps. Especially you want to be very spiritual and nurture your gifts and stuff like that. Just question everything. Question everybody that is not supporting the situation, that is not doing the actual work, the shadow work. And shadow work is not something that is like, oh, the way that they demonize the religions and all that stuff. I will talk about that in the podcast too, because I don't want to repeat myself. But these cards keep popping out, okay? While I was shuffling and stuff like that. This deck, I haven't used it in a while, but I felt called to take it out of my thing. But a lot of you is something, again, the Pisces energy, something about the 5th house. That's what's been coming out. A lot of us, we need to trust our psychic knowledge, okay? That comes from ancient knowledge, wisdom, okay? I will show you a video soon about how, because this is something that I have visions and dreams, especially while I'm going through my healing journey. Whenever I have my dreams of past life, this is something that it was like the energy of colonizer. It was to demonize our culture or traditions or practices, okay? I know that Taino used to practice different ways of how to connect with their ancestors, okay? So the one way that they will try to convert everybody to Catholic and all that stuff, it was because they were afraid of us connecting with our ancestors, because if they knew, our ancestors already knew what the colonizers already wanted to do. So their energy is that try to keep them innocent, trying to keep them they don't need to know, right? They don't need to know. But as the Tainos and people, and I'm talking about just from my culture, but I know that all their indigenous, the way that they were colonized, each of them is different, but it was the connection with the ancestor that will help them not only be liberated, but also find medicines and things that they could, heal themselves, and the practice and the rituals that they have to do. They were considered by colonizers demonizing or saying that that's the work of the devil and stuff like that. But it's because they were ignorant. They were not aware. And also, they didn't have the gifts that the indigenous people had. And they were jealous that they wanted to have those gifts. That's it. They wanted to dim the light, right? Because what does the enemy does? Destroy, kill, and destroy, and lie. And you know what I'm saying? So these people were already possessed. Especially they're coming with long days of travel in a fucking boat and having a bunch of horrible slavery was going on, and they were already possessed, right? So these people come with all these disgusting diseases as well, and they're trying to put it on these people who are like, I've never seen you before. They were actually excited to see people like, why they're so pale, like, you know. That's one of the dreams I had of my past life. That was one of the things that in a past life I was like, why they're so pale? They look like ghosts. They don't have melanin. They should take more sun, right? Meanwhile, these people were jealous and envious of our skin, or hair, or tradition, or beauty. They wanted to, you know, fantasize, sexitize, and all these kind of weird ass shit, you know, and they think they gotta get away with it. No, it's been a lot of retaliation for this. So this is why for us, it's for indigenous people, this is why we're so connected with the Palestinian struggle, but also environmentalism. A lot of us who, you know, were able to go to university, graduate and stuff like that, and realize the university was just a corrupt, also bullshit kakalaka. Unfortunately, I have to learn it afterwards, and I'm still paying for it. It's just, decolonization is not as simple as it sounds, okay? There's a lot of healing. It's a lot of discovery, inner discovering as well, but we also connected with God will allow us to connect up with ourselves, with our ancestors too. Another thing that Christianity evangelisms had demonized is that apparently you talking to your ancestors, that's not of God. And that's not true, because God created those people who were before you. The same thing with astrology. God created the planets. So he is, like, a lot of y'all, you like to give a lot of credit to the dark entities of this world. That mother did not create the planets, okay? It did not create astrology either. Hello? No. We are not doing that here. And if you're in that energy, sorry, but you're in the wrong channel, okay? Like, for real. We're not doing that here. And yes, you're going to find other people who do astrology who are not of the light. I don't know. They're not supposed to be doing this, but not every astrologist is, oh, you're inviting Satan and the devil because you're talking about astrology. Yes, I understand. A lot of people think that astrology has, you know, creates this narcissist behavior and makes people horrible behavior excusable. Oh, because I'm a Pisces, so I'm an Aries, I'm a Virgo, and blah, blah, blah. No, every sign has a shadow and a light. This is why you have to understand your birth chart. But apparently for Muslim and other people, it's like, oh, you can't do that. I stop inviting the devil. Okay. It's just interesting that the devil really benefits from you not knowing yourself and loving yourself, so it knows exactly how to target you and how to attack you in other ways. And I understand a lot of people say Muslims, they don't get attacked, they don't get cursed because they pray 5 times a day. Okay, that's fine. And then you fast, that's fine. That's fine. But you do understand that there's a lot of things also that you do aside from praying and fasting that you know you shouldn't be doing in the mind, right? Or behaviors that you do. And that's between you and God, you know what I'm saying? But it will benefit even more that you know yourself. And birth charts, it's literally, it's like a blueprint that God provides for you. And then when you read it, it's kind of like you're reading your Bible and your Quran. You're reading about yourself. You're not separating from the planet, you're not separating from nature, and you're not separated from the stars in the universe. Saying that you are, that already makes you're already like kind of discrediting God and giving Satan, the one that you shouldn't be mentioned, credit for something that he didn't create. That he takes, that he's a counterfeit and tries to take credit for. Don't give him that much power. It doesn't have it unless you give it. Do you understand? Now, everybody's entitled to not watch astrology and stuff like that, but now I understand how much people were judging me so much on TikTok when I started like talking about Palestine. I understand. I get it. And now they're like, oh my gosh, she's doing Ramadan? Like, yeah, I know, I hear it. God allows me to hear I do have multiple, I'm clairvoyant, right? So I do have the clairaudience, clairvoyant, clair dream, clair, every single one of them. Before I used to think it was a curse, but now I think it's a beautiful blessing because even though it hurts, to know certain things that I wish I didn't know, because some things but God allows me to hear so that I can forgive and I can understand your point of view, that you know, and also, yeah, I learn from my enemies too and my haters. So it's all right. Eventually, you know, God shows them a different way. And again, Psalm 23, I will prepare a table in front of your enemies. And yeah, that's fine. Okay. But try not to judge people without you actually knowing them, without actually, you know, that's something that we all have a fault. You know, nobody's perfect, but that's something that I've learned through my journey. Don't judge people without getting your facts right. Okay. Without, you know, getting to know them and watching their action. Right now, I don't believe people much with the words. It's more about action. So if their actions don't match what they're saying, then they're not with integrity. They don't have honesty. They're not loyal. All of that. I'm very judgmental for sure. But yeah, I believe that people, their behavior, their action says a lot about them. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned that actually has helped me with my discernment and nurturing my intuition. And also I get to just observe, you know, not absorb, because as an empath, I tend to like, oh my God. But now it's more like, okay, I watch you and I, you know, respect you. Respect me, you know, you have integrity, you have an issue with integrity. Okay, well, sorry, but I do have integrity. So yeah, I like honesty, right? So that, I know that makes a lot of people uncomfortable, which is why my phrase that I have, I can count it with my hands. And even we're not perfect. We all have, you know, things that we, you know, but we try to be civil and respectful, and that's it. Okay, so the other energy I'm getting is that someone's very upset about some of you. If you're psychic or you have a lot of knowledge, you don't have to be psychic or not, but you're just very knowledgeable. You're doing something. Yeah, it's like some type of wisdom that you have. It's just making a lot of people upset, or just a specific person. Yeah, it's like they want to block what you guys are speaking of, what you guys are doing, okay? A lot of you could advocate for children, not necessarily, but I see it says with the trust of a child. Romance, making art, do it dramatically. It says genius to a spirit, something about Aquarius, the star energy, healing energy, resulting from the eccentricity. Yeah, so some of you have a vision, a goal, and they're trying to block that. Yeah, something about it's new and different, okay? They don't want people to see that. But it's genius, so whatever it is that this is, just continue doing it, okay? Okay, so the message that I'm gonna, is that, again, it's destined. It's fated. Affirmation. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be a lucky time, especially because you're being obedient, you've been doing what God tells you. Yeah, look, it's like you hold this fire. I love when Father God does this. Thank you, God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I love it. Okay, so this message, he's showing me that I should show it to you.
Our ancestors lived deeply connected to the spirit realms. This is how they received medicine and wisdom. And the colonizer knew this. This is why they demonized us for listening to the spirits. They knew it was a source of great power. And this is why it is time to reclaim.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Before I start the video, I'm active on TikTok and X, so please go follow me there. And I also have my GoFundMe in my bio, so if you want to donate, I would be very grateful. Let's start in today's video. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen the videos of the occupation posting in Gaza themselves hanging a woman's underclothes, also literally making fun of women, making fun of children, making fun of men, celebrating birthdays, partying, dancing, having barbecues, smoking, shooting, and destroying homes to celebrate someone's birthday. And can I say that is absolutely disgusting. And I feel like when they post their videos, they're gonna think that we're gonna think that they're so strong and we should be afraid. But no, I think that you are a coward and you're absolutely hideous and stupid, and there's no other nice way to say this. So you're just practically a failure in my eyes at this point. And like, I don't understand how other people just see these crimes that they're posting themselves and are like, no, they're the one who are being under attack. Absolutely not. They're shooting innocent people. They're splitting children's body parts. Like, how can you not get that straight to your head? Biden, do you not see our children's body parts being split around and people running to find their children's body parts? Do you not see the power of media? Or
Yes. That's Nadine. Another thing, if you guys having a hard time to like, oh, I don't know what's going on, I don't really believe what's happening, it's all propaganda, blah, blah, blah. Is that what you're telling yourself? I will invite you to check out Telegram. You can check out my Telegram too. I post most of the stuff there, and most of the stuff that comes from the resistance, it comes from, go check it out. Look at Telegram, go see Israel's IOF accounts. They expose their own war crimes. Their TikToks. They can't help themselves. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. These people they have no remorse. They don't care that they're doing this. There's no account because they feel like nobody's doing anything. They're gonna get away with it. There's no accountability. And that's the biggest solution that I feel like a lot of us, we're just gonna see how this empire falls, their energy falls, and how it's not what they think that they're gonna get. There's a special place in hell for these people, for all Zionists, for all who think that killing babies, mom, innocent civilians, no. And then lie on October 7th, continue lying and lying and lying and lying and lying, thinking they're gonna get away with. One thing that God cannot stand is freaking liars. And these people are pathological liars. So you already know this has been exposed, and they're going to be eclipsed out in the name of Jesus. And amen. The expulsion that is happening right now, that they cannot even, like, they don't want to hear. They're in denial. That's why I keep seeing that in this card. Denial, denial. That this already has been predestined. It's destined that they were supposed to expose themselves. This was part of one of their karmic energy that was supposed to be exposed. This is the karmic deck. Karma deck. See, I can't make this up. The sun is going to be exposed. Something about the 4th house. What makes you feel secure, support your home base or family. Okay, this is what they were attacking. Some people were, a lot of people, this is what you're doing. You're supporting people, you're making sure that they're safe and stuff like that, while other people are doing the opposite. The devil. People in demonic energy, devil energy, karmic energy. Not saying the Capricorn, that's what you are, but there's something about a Capricorn, the 4th house here. Bueno. Act like a leader, realize. Okay, and then the expulsion says the creation, the gaining of respect for or from things brought to things brought to life or light. So this is what they were trying to hide by, demonstrating that they're like the leaders and all of this, but they're a bunch of cowards. As you did in the past, you see, they were trying to do things as they did in the past. It's reverse. Your home base or your family, they're not going to have that. They curse that. They curse their home, their families. Do what makes you feel secure. Yeah, they thought that this was it. They thought that this was going to be okay, that they were going to get away with this. No, it's not. It says your goal, the day-to-day reality, use the most business-like way, okay? Yeah. It says dedication to achieve, focusing on resulting from the rules imposed. Yeah, this is something that the rules are broken. They broke the rules. International law, everything. So, yeah. All the thing that's going to be exposed, they have to change everything. Everything has to be changed. In Aries season. Are we in eclipse? Solar eclipse? Solar eclipse in Aries? I'm telling you. Something about the 4th house. What other houses?
Ghosting is something that I also see people do when it comes to politics.
Please watch that full video by that brilliant creator who has a much more personal connection to what's happening in Palestine than I. I was moved to build upon her point that it seems to me that it's so easy to ghost each other and ghost the people of Palestine and Congo and Haiti and Hawaii because we have a deeply unaccountable culture. Our culture isn't based in connection, care, accountability to one another. It's based in fear of violent repercussions. If you don't get in trouble for it, you get away with it, which makes us obsessed with our individual right and wrong as opposed to how we affect each other. Since there's no law saying it's illegal to ghost or a book saying it's a sin to ignore, then it's okay. And because the repercussions for doing things that are wrong are so violent, we become more obsessed with our individual character than our impact. Point number 2, because that culture has us so disconnected from each other, we're now running around as individuals and individual couples and individual families having to work our ass off to survive. So I've heard so many people say, I can't worry about what's happening over there. I just gotta focus on what's happening over here and my peace. But my love, over there is over here. The same way of being, the same way of thinking that drops bombs and creates homelessness over there, raises prices and creates homelessness over here. And that way of being is rooted in that I can only worry about me mentality. My needs are at odds with everyone else's as opposed to connected to everyone else's mentality. The way out of this is to recognize that we are not individuals. We need each other. We are relying on each other and practice accountability with the people around us, the water we drink, the air we breathe. Indigenous people been doing this. This is not new.
So yeah, something about the 4th house. It says Cancer rule 4th house. Okay, so it could be dealing with a Cancer, not necessarily water energy. Okay, sits at the very bottom of the zodiac wheel and it rules the foundation. So something about their foundation, yeah, it's crumbling. This includes your home, privacy, your base security, your parents, particularly your mother, children, your mothering ability, nurturing, and TLC. Something about like the way that you take care of yourself, like that's what, like for some of you, that's what broke this, whatever, if they curse you or hex you or something like that, or these people try to get away or try to steal energy. Like in part 1, I was telling you that someone's trying to steal something from you, like destiny or something like that, but it like they can't hold that energy, only you can. Like God created you for a specific that. Some of you could be leaders, chosen, light workers, earth angels, out of this world, and they were trying to see if they could be like you or hold it like you or try to, you know, have the protection or the finances or the things that come from your like ancient. Okay, they know who you are. These are people who, yeah, what they have right now is it's been like they stole it. Like it's not there. So some of you have someone who lives off your energy, like their wealth that they have right now, the finances, the home, the car, everything that they have, it's your energy. It comes from you. And it's gonna be taken away. This is why they were trying to, for a lot of you, unalive you, because they think that by unaliving you that they can keep the stuff that they have, because they know it's gonna be returned back. It's coming back to you. So a lot of you, you're supposed to have like a car, you're supposed to have a house, you're supposed to have a lot of things. An inheritance maybe, something that it was owned to you. Someone stole it or tried to steal it, or maybe they did, or they were using it or benefiting from it. Could be a Leo, a lot of fire energy here. Leo is the sun, okay? Leadership, the creativity, do what you want to, okay? So see, there is the Cancer again. Someone was stealing your creativity, something about your foundation, your money, the support, the finances, okay? Someone knew about this. So this is going to be exposed, like someone stealing from you, like energetically, I mean, spiritually, okay? They didn't do it alone, okay? Yeah, runes. Something about, they could have used runes, or someone could have used runes to tell them this, like, I feel like, yeah, here it is. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, a lot of you have good dharma, good karma. Like a lot of you paid your dues already, your karmic debt, and someone was trying to avoid their karma by taking, yeah, wow, sensitivity. Wow. Yeah, you have a lot of wisdom. It comes from ancient. A lot of you, this is going to be really weird, so this is not for everybody. Please use discernment, okay? A lot of you, there could be past life, like your bones. Like you're reincarnated, but your bones of a past life are still, someone knows this. Someone's been looking for it because they're trying to, yeah, you're not, you've been here multiple lifetimes. Yeah, and you're very extra sensitive. A lot of you, I don't know why I'm getting this, but like Christ's wife or wife of Christ or something about Christ, something about like God, like, yeah, some of you're very connected to God. You're creative for a reason. Yeah, you're very authentic. You're chosen. Some of you are writers, readers. Yeah. By the way, document everything, okay? You're supposed to document. If you're someone who is a humanitarian, like that's my energy, okay? I'm writing everything. I'm not just making videos, okay? Yeah, it takes longer, but because for this energy that we're doing, the pro-Palestine, you can write like multiple volumes of encyclopedia, for real. But it's gonna be used for the future generation. So think about that. I think that has more value than actually what you're gonna get from doing that. Yeah, the naked truth, okay? Dare to bear it all, okay? Just post everything. There is a transition for some of you, okay? Says release attachment to what was and prepare for what is to come. Exactly, because it is coming. Whatever you manifested, so a lot of you manifested this. Yeah, you have a lot of perseverance, okay? Someone regrets treating you in a type of way, or they're gonna regret it. Whatever it is that they've done to you or other people, yeah, someone wants your forgiveness. Because they see you, a lot of you have a lot of happy, you're going to be so happy and full of abundance. That's what it is. It's because you do things with integrity and authenticity. And when you're honest, you don't have to worry about your make-up lies. People who lie, they constantly have to be lying. They constantly have to make up new lies so they can cover for the other one that is going to be exposed. That's why don't get that into that energy. Stop lying. And you will live a happier, much happier life. Have integrity. Stop being fake. Why do you need a mask for? For what? For now, most of us are using our masks for institutions that we work, that we have to work during the time that we are not feeling like, you know what I'm saying? But we have to pay the bills, right? That's okay. That's a professional mask. But then everything else, why? Be yourself. That's why a lot of you lack abundance. You have lack. Because you don't have integrity. You're not honest. Get into the driver's seat in your life. So a lot of you, there it is. There's your car. That's the gift. Okay. Some of you. So a lot of people watching you too. Also, if you see in dreams a car, that means someone's like watching you too, okay? Or trying to get to you or something like that. Just be careful. Watch out for your energy of people that are in regret. They want your forgiveness because some of you, they fumble the bag. Yeah, they judge you. It's a lot of judgment because they were jealous and envious of you. Now they're feeling guilty because they were used by the enemy, okay? So just forgive and then talk to God to see if you reconsider these people back into your life or not, because you're happy and abundant. Like, you have all the things, you know, but I feel like God is judging them now because not only they fumble the bag, but they also judge you and talk shit about you with other people. But now they see you now. Okay. Okay.
That Native Americans were directly mentioned by one of the founding fathers of Zionism. In his 1923 essay, The Iron Wall, Zev Jabotinsky argued that the only way to successfully colonize Palestine was through brute military force. He referenced what happened to indigenous people here in the Americas as an example. He writes, My readers have a general idea of the history of colonization in other countries. The native populations, civilized or uncivilized, have always stubbornly resisted the colonists, irrespective of whether they were civilized or savage. And it made no difference whether the colonists behaved decently or not. The Pilgrim Fathers, the first real pioneers of North America, were people of the highest morality who did not want to harm anyone, least of all the Red Indians, and they honestly believed that there was room enough in the prairies for both the paleface and the redskin. Yet the native population fought with the same ferocity against the good colonists as against the bad. This is equally true of the Arabs. We may tell them whatever we like about the innocence of our aims, watering them down and sweetening them with honeyed words to make them more palatable, but they know what we want as well as we know what they do not want. They feel at least the same instinctive, jealous love of Palestine as the old Aztecs felt for ancient Mexico, and the Sioux for their rolling prairies. The one thing I want to point out is that in 1923, one of the founding fathers of Zionism is labeling himself and the Project of Israel as colonizers. He is referring to Palestinians as the natives of the area, comparing them to the indigenous people of the Americas. He also is glorifying the Pilgrim Fathers of the Americas, painting them as absolute saints and basically applauding how effectively they were able to slaughter and murder us and steal our land. So I genuinely want to know, how is a movement going to go from applauding and fawning over our murderers to suddenly wanting to steal our identity and claim indigeneity to the area in order to more effectively carry out the same levels of violence and genocide that happened here? Unfortunately for them, Palestinians and Native Americans are similar in many ways, including our resilience and our fighting spirit. Despite every genocidal act that the wholesome Pilgrim Fathers committed over the past 500 years, natives are still here. Our languages are still here. Our cultures are still here. We still have our identity. And if we can survive that long of fierce, brutal colonization, I know that Palestinians will do the same. I highly encourage all of you to look up the essay, The Iron Wall, thoroughly read it so you can fully understand how deep this history goes, and you can see the parallels for what they truly are, blatantly obvious. And to my fellow natives on here, educate yourself on this so that you can educate your family, your friends, your tribal leadership. We need to boldly and loudly push back against this weaponization and bastardization of what it means to be indigenous, especially with the opening of the Indigenous Embassy in Jerusalem on February 4th. The embassy's goal is to, quote, change anti-Israel narrative among native peoples. They're realizing that indigenous solidarity with Palestine worldwide is becoming a problem, and they're trying so hard to undermine that. Do not let them appeal to and use our own people in order to do that. Because, as Zev Jabotinsky himself said, Palestinian struggle and the Native American struggle are parallel and intertwined. And it doesn't matter how many embassies are open, how many bribes are given, how much propaganda is spewed. You cannot erase that bond between Palestinians and indigenous people.
Okay, so the next 3 videos, one is going to be from Sudan, about Sudan, sorry. And when I saw Father God, I just heard him like, just please share, you know. And I heard it as a way of like, kind of like he was hurting, like his voice was hurting, you know. Because a lot of people could be talking about this, but they just choose not to.
Hi, I'm here bearing a message today from the orphans of Al-Maigoma, the main/only, really, orphanage of Khartoum. I've been told to tell their story so that you may be inclined to help. They don't want money, they want your collective influence. This might be a long one, so if you prefer to read instead, I will link the Twitter thread so that you can go look it up and read it for yourself. The orphans have been caught in the crossfire of this war since the very beginning. In April of 2023, when battles broke out between Sudanese armed forces and the Rapid Support Forces, they happened in the vicinity of the orphanage itself. And unfortunately, the orphans did not come out unscathed.
وقع قدامنا في الميدان اللي جنبنا وكان ضربت اخواتي الاثنين في منهم واحد ضربت في صدورها والثانية ضربت في بطنها. المهم يعني اللي ضربت في صدورها دي لحقناها واللي ضربت في بطنها دي ربنا يرحمها ويغفر لها. ثاني يوم طبعا ماتت.
Babies, children, and teens were trapped in this war zone for 6 months before they were evacuated. And they were only evacuated after a lot of pressure from activists and people on social media. The kids were taken to Jazeera State, where it was supposed to be safe. But not long after they arrived there, the RSF took over and they were forced to flee again. The children were taken to neighboring Kassala State. But as one orphan tells it, when we arrived at the border, SAF wouldn't let us in. They suspected RSF were with us. It was later reported that the kids were made to stay literally outside, both outside the state and outside in the elements for 48 hours before SAF finally decided to let them in. Finally decided that orphan children were not a security risk. They had sick children and children with special needs among them. Listen to one of their siblings tell you what they experienced.
يعني احنا قاموا قعدنا في غرفة صغيرة وجنبها بلكونة واخواننا او الاولاد قاعدين في تحت الاشجار حتى منهم 2 من المعاقين من ذوي الاحتياجات الخاصة ديل ماتوا واحد مات تحت الشجرة ما قدر يستحمل الوضع والثاني مات في المصطبة يعني كانت حالة سيئة شديد.
The kids were forced to stay in these abysmal conditions without help until they literally protested, demanding it. Only then did state authorities, including the governor of Kasida State and social welfare representatives, told them, "We've prepared a place for you in Halfa." Halfa is an 18-hour bus ride away.
قالوا لنا حتى في اي حاجه في يعني مناشر حتى قالوا لنا انه في مواد تموينيه ل6 شهور يعني قالوا لنا انت حاجه جاهزه يلا لما جينا نحن اتفاجئنا.
When they arrived in Halfa, all they found was a large empty school in an overgrown area with none of the things that they were promised, lacking even the most basic amenities, and which they now had to share with a group of elderly people who were once housed in a nursing home in Khartoum. One orphan gave this description: "The bathrooms are not well equipped, and it's quite a distance to get to them. The grandmothers can't walk that far. The path is full of thorns and snakes. The thorns get in their legs and feet, and they trip in the holes in the ground. Some of them, the grandmothers, now have swollen feet because of that." I was sent a video of the conditions of some of the elderly at that school. Out of respect for my elders, I will not show that video. I could not watch the video all the way through. The conditions are abysmal. Again, the challenges are endless. This is not a shelter. There are no rooms. There are no beds. There is no separation between the smaller children and the teens, or the children and the elderly even. Everybody is lumped up in one place. Some of the girls are staying in what is essentially a storage room. One of the supervisors said that the kids are dirty because they can't bathe them, because there are no working bathrooms, because this place was not meant to live in. And to make matters worse, now this.
قالوا له انه اللوحه دي معناتها اي بنت تمت 18 سنه وفما فوق تبقى من الدرب
حتمشي لمنه حتلجأوا لمنه حيحصل شنو؟
فعلا احنا ذاتنا صراحه ما عارفين. احنا ذاتنا متفاجئين بالقرار ده ونحن صح انه احنا بنات عمر 18 سنه حنمشي فين الليله ده كان الاولاد كان يعني الولد تحت الشجره بينوم في اي محل في الخلا بينوم. يعني احنا بنات اسهم الكلام ده برضه لاولادهم في بيوتهم وبناتهم عمرهم 18 سنه بيطلعوا مشاريع.
I want to talk for a moment about this Hiba that the girls mentioned. Hiba is a supervisor of these kids, a former resident of Maigoma, who is now dedicated her life to taking care of her siblings. I was sent videos of maybe 8 or 10 kids talking about what they experienced, and every single one of them brought up Hiba's name. Hiba fed us, she clothed us. Last Eid, in the middle of a war zone, she bought us cookies so that we could celebrate Eid. Hiba's the one who got us the transportation. And Hiba's the reason why I'm talking about them today, because she has been the one actively, consistently, ferociously advocating for these kids. So what do they need from you? They need your collective voice. They need your pressure. They need your impact. The Sudanese government has no shame. When Hiba talked to a minister about helping the kids, telling him these kids are dying, they're starving, right? They're hungry. He said, "There's death and starvation everywhere. So we need you to help us apply pressure on organizations like UNICEF, like Save the Children, and any other organization whose mandate it is to take care of and support kids in need, to intervene." Those orphans of Maigoma, they were told they have no voice, that their voice does not matter. But you know that's not true for you. You know that your voice does matter, that it does have impact. So use it.
All right, so the other energy is, the other GoFundMe where we did it is for someone who's Fayed, I think his name is. He's a content creator. That video, it was so well done. I was like, oh God, like he's so skilled. Like he's very talented, I think, you know, and he's not even reached his goal yet. He's trying to get himself out and his family too. So hey, I have to be obedient, so God chose them as well to, please guys, if you're not able to donate financially, please share their link, share it on your community board if you have a large followings on YouTube, share it on your Instagram, on your TikToks, okay? Do your own videos if you can about them, like try to help them out, okay? Please, 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 please. My ear is ringing like crazy. So yeah.
60 seconds. You will be able to save me and my family and help us if you can't save me.
Hi, I am Fadi. I am tired. I have lived under heavy bombardment, death and destruction everywhere around me for the past 7 months. And I am tired. I am tired of being scared. I am tired of begging the world to care. I am tired of not sleeping. I am tired of being tired. I am tired of killing, displacement, destroyed building, crops and body parts, and I just want to keep my family safe. Please, donate the link in my bio or share this video and help me keep my family alive. They are all I have.
And the other video I'm going to show you guys is other people that I've added into the description below. Their co-founder is going to be in the description below. One of them is from Bolivia. He is a doctor who has kids. Okay, he lives in Rafah. Okay, he's GoFunding. He hasn't reached his goal at all. So the ones that I chose today, these two, they're not nearly their goal, and we literally have the supposedly the border from Rafah is going to be from Egypt is going to be closed.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Aquí una noche más en Rafah, en la franja de Gaza. Bueno, acaba de llegar el agua, esperando para lavar mi ropa. Ya como saben, mi mujer y mis 4 hijos están a otro lado, así que tengo que hacer todo yo. Y bueno, toca lavar ahora mi ropa y la ropa de mi hijito Amir, que ya todos lo conocen. Hoy día, el día viernes, el 5 de abril, ya como ven casi no hay luz. Usamos la luz de los celulares para poder ver algo. Y bueno, un abrazo para todos. Sigan amigos. Ya saben, aparte de eso, tengo que ir a trabajar al hospital, tengo que atender a los pacientes, a los heridos, tengo que seguir con muchas tareas en la mañana, de cargar batería, de buscar agua para tomar, de buscar las ayudas enlatados, ayudas de unos alimentos que podemos conseguir. Ya saben que también estamos en el mes del ayuno, las cosas están un poco difíciles ahora, no llega casi una cuarta parte de lo que necesita la gente aquí en Rafah. Hay mucha gente refugiada aquí en Rafah. Bueno, aquí les pido nuevo su apoyo en mi GoFundMe para recaudar esos fondos para salir de Gaza, para salvar a mis niños, para salir de una vez. Ya estamos hace más de 4 meses intentando por todas formas, gracias a muchos amigos en España, en Bolivia, en otros lados, que están ayudando, y falta poco amigos. Un abrazo para todos y bueno, su apoyo le pido de nuevo. Hasta pronto.
I just hope that doesn't happen. To be honest, I'm praying heavy prayers during this week, so if you want to join me, especially this new moon in Aries, I'm gonna be manifesting that, like praying, okay, really heavy of, you know, the end permanent ceasefire. We have to continue boycotting, you know, really that this is over, that they don't actually get away with like trying to literally ethnic cleanse like the rest of the people that they're still there, that they didn't make it on their goals, on their GoFundMe, like, or that Egypt has a heart and opens the border and let those people in, you know. Or the USA and all the Western countries stop this fucking crazy madness. Like, stop them, you know? Like, what the hell are we waiting for? Like, for real. It's ridiculous. Yeah, look, target, completion, soul tied. Someone thinks you hurt them and are mad and out to seek revenge. So you see, it's like the energy work done against you is done, it's over, the spell has been broken. So a lot of you, this spell, this hex or whatever is broken. You're so tied to someone and finding it hard to release this connection. A lot of you, you've been targeted by someone, like someone has some type of vendetta or revenge, okay? Yeah, to be submitted to them, like a submission. Ugh. Someone wants you to submit to them and allow them to have their way with you. Yuck. Block, removing whatever was holding you back has been removed, okay? Love attacks. Someone is attacking your love relationship. They want to disrupt all areas of your love life, platonic and romantic. So you guys have some crazy ex here, okay? But everything that they're doing is not working. By the way, a lot of you, if you did the Ramadan or any fasting, like long periods of time, I think you didn't understand why God, or you felt like intuitive, like you needed to do a fasting, is because you had a soul tie with a karmic. Could be a soul tie with like a spiritual spouse. Yeah, see, it's in reverse. It's over, okay? They tried multiple times, okay? They did this to get like out of revenge or get like do something to you. I don't know, but it's completed. That work is done. Like that's broken, okay? So they don't understand now that why they've probably been trying multiple times to get it back, but it's broken. You see right through them, okay? And no, you're not gonna submit to this energy. Like, what the hell? First of all, this person doesn't make you feel safe, okay? A lot of you literally came out of a very toxic narcissist, psycho, and obviously I'm getting stalker energy, okay? Very stalkerish. So watch out that energy, because most probably it's a fucking nasty ass Zionist, okay? Yuck. Rebuke it in the name of Jesus, okay? Not necessarily, it's not for everybody, but a lot of you, you're dealing with one. Oh, okay, joder. So yeah, a lot of you have a lot of stalking energy. Most of them is people who are jealous, envious of you. They want what you have. They don't believe that you have the gifts that you have. They want to have that. They want to swipe destinies. They want to take from you. Blah, 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 blah. They can't. They're going to have a very intense rude awakening that they cannot do that. Okay, so in this new moon, I can't make this up. Look, do you see that? Expect a powerful change, okay? New moon eclipse, literally there is one. There's a solar eclipse and a new moon. Adjustments that require, okay? So a lot of you, there's going to be some adjustments. Absolutely. Absolutely. But someone's going to be eclipsed out of your life. Like, they're too much. Like someone is doing, or has been doing too much, like they've been doing too much. Yeah, conclusions are within reach. So this full moon that's coming up on the 25th as well, step out of your comfort zone, okay? You're in a North Pole. Like, this is pissing off this person. Your commitment is being tested, okay? So a lot of you, someone commitment to you, to their cause, to their goals, to whatever is being tested. A lot of you, yes, okay, your authenticity. Like, I feel like these people that, I don't know, it's like they didn't want to believe that you're authentic. Like, for them, it's like, wait, she really is who she says she is, or he is who he said he is. Like, yeah, bitch, that's exactly, yeah. Like, people have lived for so long being fake and inauthentic for this, like, I don't know for how long, that if they find it rare and strange, like kind of like an alien, and that's the core, that's the clear chakra, okay? So some of you, it's like someone's trying to affect your crown, okay? 1 second. Yeah, so a lot of you have some clear quartz around you, okay? Yeah, so there's someone like either paying to hurt you or they're doing it themselves, but there's definitely some payments here. I see an exchange. Okay, yes. I did promise you guys that I was going to tell you this dream. So now that we're tapping into this energy, and thank you for Holy Spirit for reminding me. And we're protected in this energy in the name of Jesus. Amen. So yeah, so the dream that I had, it was someone that I'm already, like, I knew already that they're just a liar. pants of fire, okay? And the energy was that we were in this like, and again, this dream could be like a vision or it could be a confirmation for a lot of you because we all connected, okay? And some of you are dealing with something like this. So it needs to be said. And I keep having the same dream over and over, so it has to mean something. So basically this person was crying like, oh, I'm so sorry that I didn't believe you before. That, you know, like it looked like crocodile tears, okay? Like pretending to cry. And me, I was just like, okay, like I was acting like, yeah, sure, I believe you, huh? Like this person was like, oh, you know, I can't believe Zionists will do that to you. Or he literally said Zionists and like people will do that stuff to you and stuff like that. And we were in this hotel room, but I didn't even know why I was there. And I didn't know why he was there too. So I was just like, why are we here? Like, I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. Like, I don't fuck with you that way anymore. Like, we're not, like, you know what I'm saying? It was freaking weird, but he was trying to get something. Obviously, he didn't get it because I was like, okay, cool. I want out of here, you know? Then he said, oh, I'm going to get you some water. I'm going to get you something. And I was like, okay. So he got out of the room, closed the door and everything. And I was just like, but what the fuck? Why am I here, you know? So then I'm like, okay, wait. Then I'm like, all I could think of is like, those are not even real tears, you know? And I could think of like, yo, this guy is full of shit. And while I was thinking that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get out of the door. So I opened the door and then I see the person that I was crocodile tearing, smiling and making jokes with another person who had like a hoodie. And this person who had a hoodie was giving this person who's a fake ass motherfucking liar money. And a stash of money, was giving the money, okay? And the guy was looking back, and then I said, I knew it. You're a liar piece of shit. You're a sack of shit. He's like, whatever. Like, at least I'm getting paid. He said it like that. He took the money, and he walking down the hallway. And I see there's a long hallway, and then I see this guy with the hoodie, but I couldn't see his face. There's no face. You couldn't see it. So then he started walking towards the other fat sack of shit. Then they're here the elevator go ding, you know, and I'm like, what the hell? Then I see all these people coming out, and then the sack of shit said, see, I got her. See, I got her in recording. So I guess he was recording the conversation. So before he started to cry, I did said something about like, you know, Zionists are doing this, Zionists are doing that. So it's kind of like he was trying to like discriminate or something, or put me in trouble or something, or maybe something with the law or something like that. So for some of you, someone was recording you doing something that you fucking like, obviously that it benefits them, but it may incriminates you or something like that. But either way, that didn't work, okay? So then after he pressed that recorder like on the elevator, and they all of them like, yeah, like, you know, kind of like happy about something. But I was just like, what the hell just happened? Like, what, you know? And then all of a sudden, the sack of shit goes inside the elevator, and the guy with the hoodie, and then everybody else who came out of the elevator had this fucking hoodie, and they all turn around, and they're like, oh, let's get her, la, la. And I was like, what the fuck? So all these people have like knives, and some people have guns and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the hell? So I started like running out of my, like, with my life, you know? And then all of a sudden, the dream, I shifted to something else, and I wake up. Every time. So some of you, someone's going to get paid to literally sacrifice you. They're going to gain money for some of you, this already happened. Others of you, this is going to happen, or this is going to be exposed that it didn't work, okay? First of all, probably that person recorded like something that was not useful, okay? So that person at the end of the day turned out to be useless, okay? A lot of you, you're going to see someone that you thought that was close to you, or that, you know, you thought they were your friend or something like that they're not. This is why this adjustment needs to be required. They're going to be eclipsed out. I don't know how, I don't know where. That is not for you to understand. That your job here is to be aware of it, okay? And have the confidence that God protects you, the God of word. If you're someone who prays, you're someone who has take care of themselves, self-care, you have, you know, you're someone who also are very kind and compassionate to other people. You don't really have to worry about anything, okay? But that was a dream. So I've been having that dream multiple times now. So hopefully, because I mentioned it now, I can stop seeing it, because It's like the same dream multiple times. And it's like, okay, I get it. So for some of you, yeah, thank you, Spirit. Justice. Okay, it's something about the justice system. You could be seeing that 11:11, equality, neutrality, logic. Okay, someone was really like, they really thought that they can like get away with something. Okay, something that was done to you, and they did it for money. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else do they need to know? Yeah, introvert. Some of you, this could be a couple or something like this. It's private, separate, online community. Yeah. So it's something that you do, like they could have maybe revealed some stuff that they were private, you know, to reveal it to certain people. Some of you are in separation with someone that you're not, like they decided to like go against you or something like that. And something about your online community. Okay, so some of you, it's like I don't know, they're going to be exposed to your online community, or this is something that your online community is going to expose. Yeah. Like they wanted you to have like this overload, fear, overwhelm, and not like the forward movement. They wanted to stop it. So if they can get paid at the same time while they slow you down or stop you, then so be it. Okay, so this energy has happened to me before. So Father God asked me to expose them, okay? To put it out there. So I don't know if you guys know, I've been a supporter for the past, I think, 4 years now of Slow Factory, okay? And Celine, she's one of the founders, okay, and her husband. So recently she's going to explain to you that she's been attacked before. This is something that happened to me when I started environmental Radio CIEP and talking about environment and stuff like that. I was getting a lot of email threats as well. And most of that, I didn't know it was a Zionist, you know, but I knew that it was coming from, because I even had to like hire hackers and stuff like that to find who was doing this, who's sabotaging the website, who's sabotaging, like what's going on. Like there was a lot of things happening that it was just not making any sense. And then we end up finding who those people were. There were some people who work in corporations, who work in gasoline stations, you know, yeah, some fossil fuel companies, okay, especially when I was talking about Stop Line 3, the pipeline and stuff like that. There was a lot of from those, organizations, corporation, okay, so that was also being exposed. But this is something that now is happening. It happened in the beginning. I feel like in November, I was going through some death threats as well, emails and comments and stuff like that about some crazy ass Zionist people with their ideology, okay? But right now it's very quiet, which I'm very happy. But I'm not happy about this one, that now they're attacking other people who are doing the work, who are able to expose it even more and continue talking. That means that they're actually in the right path. And this is why also God wanted to show it to you here, to remind you that you have to have this confidence, that you have to have this authority, because God always got you and God always protects you. So Celine, you're protected, honey bun. So this is our amiga, okay?
So yesterday I received a death threat to my cell phone, and my partner Carlos Brown has received a death threat to his cell phone at the same time. Now, we've been receiving death threats and hate mail for the past 11 years, particularly starting in 2020 onwards. The death threats and the hate mail became more and more frequent. What's different about this one is that this one felt more targeted, with pictures of our house, our address, gruesome details about how they wish to terminate both of us, accompanied with images of people being unalived in Gaza, in terrible circumstances. And so this is a Zionist terrorist death threats that I'm receiving. When we look at who these people are, because we of course now have a security department, we look at who are these people, what kind of threats are they making, is that what we found, surprising in the past few years that we've been tracking this hate mail, that there are two types of people that do these types of threats. One are the white supremacists / Zionists. So white supremacist Zionists operate in the same framework, othering people of the global majority, being very specific about murdering people of the global majority from a xenophobic perspective. So xenophobia is the hatred of other. And the other group that seems to be also working hand in hand somehow, because the one comes after the other. That's what the pattern has been since 2020. The second group, the second type of people, horizontal hostility. So people of the global majority that take it upon themselves to go on a crusade against Slow Factory, trying to discredit and to sort of deplatform Slow Factory. We are tracing this person back. We are tracing everybody back to the source. We know who you are. I am a person who has lived a war, not just lived a war. I'm a war survivor. I'm a refugee. I'm a child refugee. My parents are war survivors. And 30,000 people were unalived, murdered in Beirut the year I was born. So this is basically history repeating itself for our people in Lebanon. We have experienced the wrath of what Israel is about and the Zionist agenda of eliminating anyone that is indigenous from that region. And so I'm not afraid. You know, I don't come from America. I don't come from a colonial lineage. Organizations like Slow Factory that are run and operated independently by people of the global majority. We represent the issues and the oppressions that we talk about. And it's very rare, in fact, to exist in this space and to fill such a big gap, and a gap that is here to disarm misinformation, dismantle oppression, oppressive aesthetics, oppressive systems, oppressive narratives that are used to justify our erasure, the erasure of our people. Because at the end of the day, you're serving white supremacy. And we're not for that. So I'm not afraid of you, and I know exactly who you are.
Okay. Ya lo sabe. So yeah, someone wanted you to be overload, obligation, overwhelmed. Someone didn't want you to be prepared, arranging things like you're ready for the forward movement, but these people are like attacking, like self-sabotage, sabotaging, trying to get you to be like super overwhelmed and fierce and stuff like that. Like, this is someone pathetic, okay? Yeah. There's something about now they're gonna be asking you for help. Like, oh, I learned my lesson. Right. Good news. I don't know. Some of you have like a partnership, a promise, like from God or something like that. Like God promised. Some of you're like single and you've been single, you've been celibate, you led it to God, you live it to fate, you know, some of you, there's someone here, it's just not in the right thing, okay? Others of you, there's someone who, these two people, it's like they're there together for obligation, but they're not into, like, this one is into someone else, and this one is into someone else, so it's like weird. Anyways. Others of you, there's a couple like obsessed with you, watching you, okay? Watching to see if this, whatever it is that they're doing, if they're going to have your life, if they're going to have their love life that you're going to have. Some of some of you, you're like single as fuck, okay? But people already know who your kingdom spouse is. What he does for a living. And trying to disrupt that too. Trying to make them, slow them down. Trying to get them overwhelmed. Like, it's super weird. There's people like this for real. A lot of you, it says mercy, charity, kindness. You're very kind. Yeah, people bully you because you're kind. And what the hell? Some of you help people with charity. You do charity work, okay? You help homeless people and stuff like that. Like, people can't stand that. You wanna know why? Because they don't take the time and energy to do that. It's too much work for them. Yeah, see? I can't make this up. Marriage in reverse. Yeah, some of you, someone's breaking up with someone. Maybe they're stuck with a narcissist sadist, okay? That could be a woman or a male, okay? Narcissist, sadist, and psychopath can be male and female. Some of you just got rid of a male person, and this person got rid of a crazy psycho bitch, okay? A hoe, basically. Because definitely she's very entertained. Either watching you, who is the divine feminine here, or watching or talking to someone that they're not, yeah. Yeah, but then they have the time to try to disrupt their connection. Like, they don't want this person to be with that. But they're okay with having multiple, like, what the fuck is this? Sweet love, couple dependency. But it's in reverse. Like, a lot of you, it could be that, like, Maybe some of you, you're thinking about someone. I don't know why this turned into a love reading, but it's just what it is. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah, someone wants to, ooh. They vow to not be bribed about this. Oh. Someone was paid, you see? Someone was paid to, oh Lord. Someone got paid here to keep someone like overwhelmed, keep them stuck, make them feel they're not ready for a commitment or something like that. Damn, yeah, see, stop. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict about this. So a lot of you, you're like divine kingdom spouse. That's like, yeah, this is blocked. Yeah, I can't make this up. See, there's a ritual is being blocked. It's dissipated. Yeah, differences, deportation, quarrel. Someone's fighting over this. Like, how dare you? Why isn't it working? Someone pay a lot of money for this. Could be maybe like trying to get someone pregnant or trying to get pregnant or something like that. Weird ass karmic fucking crazy psycho bitches. It says trust, honest, and compatibility. No, they're not. They're not trustworthy. They're not honest and compatibility. Or maybe that's the ritual to make you guys see each other, that you're not trustworthy or that you're not compatible with this person. Or that they shouldn't trust you. Yeah, they do that shit. This fucking karmics de la mierda. Says here, serenity, mystery, magic. What the fuck? Sweetheart. Pure, unconditional love, beloved. They're not, okay? Whoever this person they end up with or they chose over you, there's some stuff here that they've done. That's what's going to be exposed to whoever this is. But that's with the 12th house. I feel like with the 12th energy, 12, you could be seeing that stopped. Rebuke it in the name of Jesus. That ended already. That's over. Someone sees who they marry, who they, ugh. Some of you, these people are like, this person could be fighting with someone this person cheated with, okay, who they marry and they cheat. I don't know. This is some drama shit. Yeah, a lot of you, they see you now, like you're very caring, very loving. Some of you, maybe you do tarot. Maybe they got a tarot reading or something like that. I don't know. Some of you, someone found out about this karmic through like tarot. And this is what maybe some of you, this karmic, they can't stand. Like they could have demonized tarot or divination or psychic stuff. Yeah. They see you as a gift. Yeah, this person wants, I don't know. Because this person is too late. It's like a lot of you, you make your bed, you lay in it, right? So a lot of you, it's like you want someone new. This is not. Yeah, this person wants to apologize. They dream about you. They're getting a lot of karma. Yeah, and you're calm. Some of you this person is acting like a victim now. Like, oh, I didn't know that this was going to happen. So a lot of you, someone here end up with someone, which they're not anymore. That's for very specific. They went through their karma, okay? And now this person, whoever they chose, was acting like a victim because a lot of things happened to you, Divine Feminine, who I'm speaking to. And it stopped the moment you, I don't know, maybe took up your energy. Maybe you didn't know that this person, maybe this is why they ghosted you, silent, give you the silent treatment, or they just disappear. A lot of you, that's what they didn't want you to see that they chose somebody else. Someone who's completely fucking psycho, karmic. They don't have any love. There was no love there. It was completely pure manipulation and control. This could be blood magic, this could be sex magic, there could be love spells here. There's some fucking, and they did it through like a gift or something. Like it was to create chaos between you guys. Like they try to damage this connection. Again, I don't see that. I just think that this person has to show with actions. I don't know. For a lot of you, you don't really, well, they need to be truthful. Like they need to say it. Like some of you, this person, they were married, or they were married, or they got married, and they just, yeah, they thought that person was better. Yeah, it's that's it. Conclusion within reach, adjustments that require. Yeah, this person, the powerful change is that they don't care. They're gonna fight a lot of people over you, but they're willing to because you are the true love. You are the gift. You are the gift for this person. But it was like snatched from them because there's a lot of manipulation here. Yeah. Now they're trying to compromise. Yeah, this person was stubborn as fuck. Some of you, this person didn't want to hear it. Maybe they have fear of commitment. Maybe this was in the past, like they were married before and now they don't trust people. But it could be this person didn't know they were dealing with people who have done spell work on them. Yeah, 3 people. They came in reverse with their resilience, their readiness, and the overload. It's on, like, these people were indulgent. It says interaction, joy, friendliness. Yeah, they didn't want that with you guys. It's in reverse. They didn't want you guys. They try to stop this connection, make you see you in a different light, but then at the same time trying to steal that energy. And then like try to be like who you are. Conditional love, beautiful energy. You don't do spell work. They could have said that you do that, like you did that to them, that you were doing magic on them. That's not true. It was whoever was accusing of you of that. Some of you don't know this person. Some of you've dealt with homelessness, failure, castaway, poor. Like a lot of you went through a lot. Yeah, this person is going to be homeless and sick now. Disease, weakness, so, because I think that's what they wish on you. They wish on you to be homeless. They wish on you to be ill. Yeah, this person is very prideful. Self-esteem, self-worth, huge-ass ego, okay? This person has a lot of pride. Some of you, someone's going through it. Like, that's their karma. Yeah, perseverance. While you're persevering, a lot of you, you're persevering. Challenge, enduring, resolution, yeah. A lot of 7 and 444 here, okay? A lot of you, they really wanted you to be sick. This is why a lot of these people got sick. You went through homelessness probably when you shouldn't have, but this is the time where these people were messing with your energy. Yeah. Yeah, the mask is off. This is off. Deception, pretending, inconsistency. Yeah, some of you can work in real estate, not necessarily, okay? But some of you, someone's saving for a house, or they want to collaborate with you. Someone who brings peace and calm, okay? A lot of you, yeah, that's the good news. It's your self-love. The self-love that you have for yourself and others, the way how peaceful you are, your simplicity, meditating a lot, connecting to God. Yeah, that's it. Like, there's evidence. There's evidence that this person strategized, okay, to control you, manipulate you, okay? Could be with their friends. I'm seeing voodoo hoodoo, okay? Like, this person, I hear voodoo hoodoo, okay? So some of you, it's like, yeah. That was their goal, to bully you out of your gifts, out of your self-confidence, out of your collaborating with others. There's a lot of sabotaging this person tried to do, okay? And then they could have like love bomb you and stuff like that, and like, oh, let me give you a gift, so you don't really see it's them who is doing this. A lot of you went through homelessness and illnesses because of this person. They were doing stuff to your energy. Some of you, the illness didn't really affect you, but watch out. This person probably got multiple times, okay? They got multiple diseases during that time because it backfired every time. Then they still didn't get it. So the homelessness, some of you went through homelessness, or maybe you lost apartments or house multiple times. And you're like, what the fuck? What did I do? It was them. They're trying to see that you're not capable of something, that you're not capable of, that you're not a sweetheart. Like, this is someone very toxic as fuck. All this of you that were trying to affect your savings, they're jealous. This is jealous, envious energy. But there you go. There's you could have felt stagnation or things that just slowed down. Yeah, your prayers, baby. Your self-love, your connection with God. Justice is coming. That's the first card that came out. Goodness, humanness, morality. You have morals and values. This person doesn't. Some of you love. Yeah, there it is. They're trying to steal your energy. Not just your energy. Could it be property, exploitation, unfairness? Yeah, very unfair. Very selfish too, I find, whoever this karmic is, okay? Awkward, unknown, vision, problems, okay? Some of you teach people, okay? A lot of you, stop doubting yourself, okay? Yeah, this person might go to jail, okay? They're gonna get caught. Yeah. They're gonna get caught. Yeah. They're the ones that are gonna lose stuff, okay? So don't worry about this, okay? Let me see what the ancestors want to tell you. Oh, this is getting longer than I was expecting to. Oh, I didn't even use tarot. Okay, wait. Just wanted to see, to confirm with you guys. And then we'll close it, I swear. Okay, so, okay, yeah. So you're the Queen of Swords. A lot of discernment. A lot of truth. Okay, that's good. Well, no, Spirit, that's too much. Oh, but we have the High Priestess and the Fool. Okay, so someone's... Yeah, there's the pathological liar. Okay, there's the Lovers in reverse. You're very peaceful. Okay. King of Pentacles, yeah. I don't know. There's someone here that tried to steal, like, money. Like, something about money. Let's see, with some other energy. There's another energy here, which they're going through judgment. Okay. I love you. Someone's pissed off. Okay. Someone, love spell, magic, sex magic, period, whatever. I'm seeing blood right now. You. It didn't work. Okay. So they're very upset that this didn't work to this earth angel, or try to do this to this earth angel who is a male or female. I don't know, but there's a judgment card here, so that's over, okay? Third party situation, whatever. I mean, this person has to go through this, because why would they put you in a third person situation? Why would they put you as an option? They already knew that they wanted you, but because of fear and doubts, they didn't go forward. They didn't do it. But then again, they have to go through this. They have to learn this lesson through this karmic, okay? So there was a lesson that you couldn't teach them, that only a karmic could teach, because you're too kind, you're too loving, you have integrity, you're authentic, okay? This person needed to learn from a non-authentic and fake-ass person the lesson. There's something that they will never learn with you, okay? Yeah, there it is. There's the King of Wands. This person is taking action, coming towards you with the Ace of Cups. Offering couples of love. There's a lot of crying here, though, just letting you know, which is good. I feel like this person needs to heal, because there's something in the past that this is why they chose the other karmic instead of like actually choosing true love and unconditional love. Also, could have been indulging in certain things, which is why this spell, shit, hex, curse worked a little bit for this person, because this person is chosen. But somehow, somewhere, God allowed it to work, okay? So they're reaping what they sow with the... Okay, they could have juggled, you know, juggled their wish, the things that they wish for, they pray for, okay, yeah, but they manifested like hardship and like burdens and stuff like that, yeah, because I don't know, there's something about equal give and take or something like that. Could be breadcrumbing. Okay, maybe they put you on a third party, maybe they consider you the third party, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, but in secret, God hide you in secret. You are the Empress, the High Priestess. You are the gift. Bueno, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of you, it's like you've been guided to move on from this energy, whoever this is. Yeah, you're gonna be victorious and successful. Like, this person is watching you. There is a karmic lesson here, okay? This person is knowing, or some of you, yeah, the Eight of Swords, like this person is scared. Maybe scared of you. Maybe because you are too authentic, too true. You're like a rare breed, okay? Yeah, they're coming. I feel like this person had to go through this to become this emperor. They are a bit controlling. I think they need to let go of the control too much, to be honest. Yeah, but they're watching you, okay? It could be online or something like that. For some of you, it's like a cycle is gonna restart with you guys and you're gonna move forward. Very happy card here, though. But there's someone here, like, creating some shit. Could be them, like, very guarded. The 4, wow. Yeah, this person wants to communicate. I feel like this person is aware of your spiritual connection or the connection that you're supposed to have. Yeah. Bueno. There's someone here manifesting someone, their true love, but bueno. Okay, what does it say? Those that lie down with dogs get up with fleas. Oh, shit. A lot of you, this person needs to cleanse if they fucking slept with dogs and stuff like that. Or some of you, take care of your energy. Like, this person's been around. I don't know. I will talk to God about that because this person laid down with dogs and trash and karmics. So, those that lie down with dogs get up with fleas. So, yeah. So, don't lay down with dogs. Don't, I can't make this fucking... There's a shapeshifter energy here, okay? Afterlife. A lot of you could be you, the shapeshifter, but in a good way, okay? You can morph into anything to help you overcome any setbacks. Shift perception, your gift, chameleon, exactly. A lot of you, you're a multitasker. You can do multiple, you can shift and change into anything. You adapt. You're very adaptable. This person might not really, okay? Something that you learn in the afterlife, okay? Something that you brought from the past life to this life that it actually helped you maybe survive and stuff like that. And actually you learn that you don't just lay down with anybody. You don't sleep with just anybody. This person had to learn that just by sleeping with someone who literally sleeps around, like a lot. It's just gross, okay? And then they will sleep with them and again. Some of you, you didn't know that your person was sleeping around, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of you, don't judge, okay? A lot of you found out after you broke up with that motherfucker that fucking, slept with multiple people, right? And then they still deny it, even though you're not together, right? But it's called woman intuition. And men have that intuition. Wake up your feminine energy. You'll know when a fucking hoe is a hoe, okay? And trust me, after you wake that up, you will never sleep with any motherfucking hoe. Do you understand? You have integrity. You have high standards. Just some of us decide to wake that up because in a past life, we didn't know any better. But this lifetime, I know I did. I said that many times at the beginning of this channel. I told you guys that I learned my lesson. This is why I keep myself celibate. Thank you. Modesty. Rise above the provocative challenge that some people present in your life. Humble, self-conscious, shy, grace, tact. So this is you. A lot of you. So yeah, people are jealous and envious of that. They hate that. They hate that they can't be that they can't do that. This karma also could be. So a lot of you, your person has shame and guilt because they wish that they didn't lay down with this motherfucking hoe. They feel disgusted and ashamed and embarrassed, to be honest. I would, if you ask me, but that's just my opinion. Like, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah. So a lot of you tap into your power, and some of you, this person has horses. There's horses around, or 222 could be significant. 6, 5 could be significant. So connect with your spirit animal to carry their wisdom and power. Pets, working with animals, instincts. A lot of you, this person could be a veterinarian, not necessarily, or they're really good with animals. Maybe they shapeshift into an animal. It could be a cat or a wolf or something like that. I don't know. But a lot of you, this person likes that you're modest, that you're, TP house. Hobbies and craft, okay? Interesting. So expect a change in your home, a move for a new household member. Oh, retreat and relax, family belonging. Okay, that's beautiful. So a lot of you, things are changing for you in a good way, okay? Because you have Dharma. You've completed the karmic cycle. Pride. Yeah, surrender, okay? Surrender the pride, all right? Or this person needs to do that. Too much pride, it doesn't work. Yeah, toxic love. That creates toxicity, exactly. Cultivate a hobby or new forms of interest to keep your hands busy. Natural talent, second job project. Ooh, that's beautiful. So someone needs to be doing that. Don't pollute your body by holding on to what you think is for you. Not aligned, drama, low vibration. Okay, that's multiple. That's a second warning for whoever this is. Okay? Please use your discernment. A lot of you, there's someone that's coming with toxic as fuck love and love bombing and stuff like that. Dog. You're not in alignment. It's not for you, okay? There's someone that, yeah. You already learned this lesson, okay? We always return to our first loves. You see what I'm saying? I feel like this is someone an ex. I feel like you're already over this person, but this other person is not over you for some of you. Some of you, this is someone that is trying to take a kid away from a toxic as fuck love. Someone who does spell work on them. Absolutely toxic. We need to get that in straight. Your twin flame or chosen or whatever will not do spell work on you. Will not. Okay? Anybody doing work on you, hoodoo, love spell, all that shit, they're not. They're karmics. Okay? True love does not do this shit. Okay? So this person needs to learn that. And by the way, whoever is posting the truth about this karmic can't stand you. And if you're watching, you're cursing yourself, your children, and your lineage, you fucking crazy ass bitch. Or whatever coward who's doing this to a woman too, because there's males who do this. Your fucking toxic patriarchy is sick. You're fucking sick. Trying to trap someone. What a loser. Same thing for a woman. Go, like, are you serious? All about control and power. Yeah, a lot of you is that. They don't give a shit about you. They just care about what you're going to give them. That's it. They know about your destiny. They know you're going to have some type of stability. They just want to be alongside it. While also have their side pieces on the side. That's not love. Whoever this is, if this is a male, cut the shit off. That's just fucking weight. Cut the shit off. Focus on your hobby. Focus on the stability. Focus on the person that is actually your true love. Not on fucking bitches and hoes. You're not going to get nothing out of that. Top of it all, this person do a spell work on you. Are you kidding me? This is what it is. This person is afraid to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable is the only way your heart will feel true pleasure. Fears, worry, exposed, fragile. So this person is scared of being vulnerable. But they're coming. It's all divine timing. It's a bit destined here. Your ancestors are working on this person. A lot of you, it's your ancestors who are cutting this fucking karmic off your person and off you. Some of you have a karmic male, ex. Fucking psycho. Weird ass energy. Yeah, you're fucking different. You're not this, like, this is not for you. This toxic as shit. This person needs to get over it. You can learn from people who are different from you. Culture, age, conflict, opposite attract. Sure, but what? See? I can't make this up. They're a fucking snake. Of course you can learn from people who are different, but not that they're a fucking snake and conniving and trying to do shit to you. They did the same thing in the afterlife too. Loser. Be aware of hidden snakes that pretend to be harmless. Secret enemies, rival, fake friends, okay? We always return to our first love that keeps coming back. Stop thinking too much. There's purpose in not having all the answers. Doubt, skeptical, confusion, overthinking. Bueno. A lot of you have shamanic energy. I'm out of here. Last message from here, and I'm going. Yeah, a lot of things gonna be exposed from these people. Whoever this is. And this doesn't have to be love. It could be just a lot of people are like just karmic as fuck. They're shape-shifting. They're toxic. All they know is how to lie and fake on people. That's it. That's all they know how to do. A lot of you, you're about to receive your rewards, okay? Your hard work. Stay happiness, wealth, blessing, overflow. And not just for yourself, for everybody else that you're helping too. So continue helping. Yeah, path to plenty. I can't make this up. You will have no problems getting what you need in life. You will be given more than enough. Abundance, luxury, comfort. And guess what? You're the kind of people that, you know, the more that you give to others, the more you put those people, those souls into that tree, just as you are. You come all the way down to get more people and bring them back up. The more this gets bigger and bigger for you. That's empathy. That's Christ consciousness. That's what people don't understand. That it's not about you. It never is. Money is an illusion. It always was. Okay? A lot of you, they left you for dead. Restoration. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you'll rise up from the ashes even more powerful. Recover, come back, return. Okay? A lot of you, you've been resurrected. Yeah, because you're making good choices. Not like most people. But that's not your problem. Expect a positive outcome from the good choices you have made in the past. In alignment for thoughts. It's what it is. Whatever you put out there, whoever you are, the more love you give, the more love comes back to you. Any way that you do it. That's it. Don't do evil. Don't lie. Don't kill. Don't murder. Don't steal. It's not that hard. It really isn't. Okay? So make sure that you remember that, okay? So that you can be in this energy if you're not, all right? But I feel bad for whoever tried to take this away from you and trying to be you. That's just weird. I love you guys. Free Palestine. And I'll see you next time. Bye.